First off, congratulations on this performance. I don't know if it was part of the plan that you were going to pitch today, but you were thrust into a kind of a pressure-packed situation here.
Yeah.
You come in for Riley. Your team was holding to a one-run lead. You were able to work the last three. What did you do successfully today in the circle?
I was just really depending on my defense to work hard behind my back. I trust them with 117% and just really working on hitting my spots and trying to get my movement to work.
So you don't typically play in the field. You're usually pitching
Yes.
if you're in the game. Do you have any idea going into a game like this that you might see time, or is it kind of you find out as the game's unfolding?
I mean, I know that if the opportunity's there, that Coach Tina will work me in, or work Hannah in, whatever, seems like to be the best decision there. And I went to go warm up, like they said, and then when Coach Tina called me in, I just knew that I had to be all business.
This is a pretty good lineup that you faced in Penn Trafford. They had scored 17 runs over their last two games. Now, they got one in the seventh inning, but ultimately you were able to go three pretty strong innings. What challenges did they present, and how did you try to overcome them?
So I know that I was trying to keep the ball away from the plate because they seem to really pound the ball when it's over the plate, but working with my umpire too and the strike zone he was giving me, and really just trying to move the ball away from them.
So you're a sophomore. I know you saw a little bit of time last year, but I'm sure you put a lot of work in to improve to be even better this sophomore year. What was the offseason like? What was really your biggest areas of focus?
My biggest areas of focus were probably just working on hitting my spots better so that when I did get into a game like this, I was hitting my spots and wasn't walking everyone.
How much does it help having a coach like Tina Madison, who has been through this at a very high level as a pitcher, both high school and then collegiately?
It really helps having her because she just understands what we're going through, and she really communicates great with us and helps us to get to the point where we need to be.
Talk about your relationship, obviously, with Riley Miller, and then you mentioned Hannah as well, who also saw some time yesterday. How do you and the other pitchers get along, and how do you help each other?
Well, we all push each other very hard at practice and everything, but we all are great friends, and we all are together all the time, and really at softball are always a good teamwork, good friends, and always nice to each other and just helping each other and pushing each other at practice.
There's been plenty of sun today, but it's a pretty cold day. I would imagine that's not necessarily the easiest thing to work through as a pitcher. How do you combat something like that, especially when there's some wind gusting up?
Well, the wind sometimes helps with the movement, depending on what you're throwing. But the coldness, when I got out there, after throwing so many pitches, I just start to warm up. So it wasn't really a cold thing.
And now you stay warm with this nice jacket as
Yes.
well. Lastly, I know last year was such a great season for this team. You were a part of it, winning a WPL championship, going to the state finals. It seems like the goal is to get back there and to finish the story this year. Is that something where you have to be cautious you don't get too far ahead of yourself and focus on the task at hand, though?
Yeah, I think that we just need to focus and go one game at a time and battle our way through. We got a pretty good team here, and we all communicate with each other well, and the teamwork's there, and I think this team's going to see it all the way through.
Well, congrats on the impressive performance today, and good luck the rest of the way.
All right, thank you.
That's Julia Varhola here today on the Westmoreland Sports Network.